We are running lines today. So I don't have the best lighting, but I'll do my best to give you guys a detailed description of what I am doing. So when I get into higher boosts, my crankcase pressure builds up a little bit higher than it should, and this pops up. So what I'm going to be doing this morning is changing out my breather lines. So these are dash 10, and I am switching them to a dash 12. So what I actually might end up doing is just taking off the intake manifold and figuring out where this freaking I'm not sure where so I'm having coolant leak, so I need to figure out where the coolant leak is coming from. I'm 100% sure it's, well, not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure it's coming from the crossover tube under the intake manifold. I didn't want to have to do that until I get back to my house, but since I'm here, I have the time, I'm gonna do it. So I don't know if I'll get everything done, but I will do my best to try and get as many things done as possible. So the initial plan today was so I have a 4-port boost controller coming in. So I am going to make new line from from the top of the wastegate. I am going to get a line so I can plumb it so it comes on the other side. I don't have the other boost controller yet. Well, I have a 4-port in here that I can borrow just to plumb up all the lines. Anyway, 4-port boost controller, and then the next step is my breather. So I'll have to undo these, undo the screws, take it off, and then I'm going to re-tap this hole and make it into a dash 12. Same thing as the other side. And then I have to make a hole into this, and this is going into the bottom section here of this oil catch can. So all holes will be used. So enough talking. First step is plumbing up the line for the boost controller. Let's go do that first. I have my dash 4 line, my connectors. I probably need a straight, so this is going to go to the top of my wastegate, and that's going to plumb there in the corner. I should probably go and see if I can find the other 4-port boost controller, so I have an idea on where all the plumbing and stuff go. But yeah, let me go and find that stuff. So I don't know where that is. I am just going to put these two together, and to those of you that probably have never done this before, that goes so you lube this up, that goes pushed on side. Well, I guess I can just take it off now. Okay, now that that's off, so this piece gets pushed on to that. They usually come threaded, so just go in reverse and almost there. All right, so not sure how well you guys can see, but in there she goes. So what I'll do is put lube on this, screw that on the inside, and get the Allen wrench, put that on, tighten it, and then we off to round 2. So let me just get this all tightened up for you and then come back. All right, so line is all tight, ready to go. It's very hard for me to show you guys from here, but my wastegate is literally right here. So I'm gonna plumb this up to the top of the gate, and then figure out the best course of action to bring it around. I can't really cut it to fit yet because I can't find where the other boost controller is to know exactly the length I'm gonna use, but probably gonna just get an idea. So I think this is how it's gonna go. That's probably gonna come up to here. So there's 2 ports on this side, 2 ports on this side. So this would most likely come over here, and this port will probably come right here. I don't want to like mark it up 100% yet because I don't have the other boost controller. And let me go upstairs. I think it actually might be upstairs. I'll go check upstairs, because if I find it, then it makes it easier for me to like just get the whole the whole plumbing of the lines done like right now. And I don't want to come back to it. I just want to get it done and then move on to the next thing. All right, let's go. All right, so this is done. This whole setup here is now completed. With the new, when the new boost controller comes in, which is on the 29th, I think, that's gonna go right here, replace this. This did me well, but it's about that time to giddy up. I'll probably keep it for my other car, the other Subaru, but as of right now, we are good to go in that sector. Alright, so the next step here is, I think it's best probably to just remove the intake manifold. Get rid of, just get all these stuff off, put to the side, remove the intake manifold off, figure out where that coolant leak is coming from, fix that, and then just walk my way from this breather, remove the line, run it around that breather, remove that line, and so forth and so forth. So I'm not really doing a whole lot of talking in this. I'm just probably gonna do some time-lapsing just due to the fact that time is very limited. But when there come a time where I am teaching something, I'll slow it down, of course, and then talk through what I'm doing. But as of right now, I am removing the intake manifold so I can get to figure out where this rotted leak, coolant leak, is coming from. Check me out. Alright, so as you guys can see, the coolant right there, I'm pretty sure it's coming from the crossover tube because there's some here and there's some right right there under the temp sensor. So what I'm gonna do is, since I am replacing my lines here, I am just gonna remove everything so I have a better view. I'll probably take my coolant crossover tube off and put some, check the seal, make sure everything is good, and then probably put some silicone at the bottom of there and then slap it back on. Probably inspect it and make sure there's no coolant leaks anywhere. I have coolant, so I don't know, just some investigating to do. Okay, so I guess I will start with removing all of these piping. So upon taking off my whole breather system, I found a major issue. Let's see if I can get some proper light. So there's a seal that should be on top of my, well, keeping the air in the cylinder, and that is loosey-goosey. This one is perfect, and this one is also loosey-goosey, and as you can see, the O-ring is right there. So I'm gonna have to take this off and salvage that as well, and while the fuel rail is off, they give me time to take out my breather, drill it out, tap it, and then put it back in and start running the new lines to the catch can. Oh well, at least I'm figuring it out now instead of later on. But that would have been a major issue when it comes to boost speed. That probably happened on the last pull at like 26 psi. Yeah. Anyway, at least I figured out now. I guess I can get to that now and then deal with that after. I don't freaking know. I mean, I'm gonna take this off, take off the crossover tube, and then slowly go through the rest of what's happening here. So this is before. You really, you can't, you can see the difference. So this is a -10, this is a -12. So now I gotta grind this section here down and we are good to go.